Hey there, Central Ohio. Thanks for joining us here on 10 TV Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens. We're continuing to keep an eye on the snowfall across Central Ohio as snow's coming down. Aaron's hanging out in the background there. He's been working hard all morning, keeping an eye on the snow situation, and we're going to keep a close eye on it here for the rest of the afternoon and into this evening as well. So let's go and give you a look outside right now. We're going to take a look here at the Scioto Autobahn. That's where we see snowfall coming down pretty good. The road out there still not particularly showing anything insane when it comes to snow sticking to those snowy roads out there right now. But of course, that could quickly change as we head through the rest of the afternoon. We remain under our 10 TV weather impact alert day as temperatures fall here this afternoon and snow sticks to those roads. We're looking at the potential between now and about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock tonight of 3 to 7 inches of snowfall in some of those hardest hit spots. By the time this is all said and done, it is going to leave behind quite a bit of snow in Central Ohio. Make sure you're ready to shovel that snow out of the way. Don't start yet, because if you do it now, you're going to have a lot more snow left to come. Here's the latest radar in Central Ohio right now. The snowfall coming down at a good clip across the region. That snow showing some heavier bands embedded in it from time to time. So that's going to be a concern that we watch for as we head through the next several hours. We'll zoom in here closer to Franklin County. You can see steady snowfall really all across the metro. That snowfall picks up a little bit heavier as you get up toward Genoa Township, Westerville, New Albany, over to Powell. That's where we're seeing some heavier snowfall at this hour. Same as you get up toward Utica. Some of that heavier snow coming down. Centerburg, Delaware, all seeing a heavier band push through right now as well. We'll go further to the south, Circleville to Logan, down to MacArthur and Waverly. Some of those really dark blues popping up on radar at this hour too. Heavy snow coming down across the region. It's starting to stick to some of those roadways out there, and we're going to see that impact only increase as we head through the next several hours with plenty more snow left to come. This system stretching all the way back out through Indiana into Illinois. Multiple hours of snowfall left to come before this system's all said and done. The next 12 hours expecting snowfall fairly heavily through at least that 10 o'clock hour, and then probably continuing at least to a lighter degree up until about midnight tonight before we start to get the snow out of our hair heading into tomorrow. And then temperatures are just going to take a nosedive, and with that comes plenty of bitter cold air for tomorrow. They expanded the alerts. If you haven't joined us yet this afternoon, those alerts were expanded roughly midday, a little bit late morning expansion to that as we saw the potential for heavier snow totals creeping further north. Franklin County, Licking County, Muskingum, Guernsey County all added to those winter storm warnings here this afternoon, because it is going to be, again, quite an impactful snow that continues to fall across Central Ohio. And we've got several hours left of that snowfall here in Central Ohio before we get back to quieter weather tomorrow. But again, it's going to come with very cold air that pushes in, so none of the snow going anywhere anytime soon. We've got to hold on to it at least the start of the week. We do get back up into the 40s by later next week, but again, that's pretty far away from now. Here's a look at the hour-by-hour forecast, matching up really good with what's on the radar right now. Bands of heavy snowfall going to continue to push their way through Central Ohio as we head through the next couple of hours. This is by 5 o'clock. Doesn't look any different than the radar outside now. That steady snow that we're seeing going to continue across the region. You can see it start to let up in the northwest counties by about 8 o'clock. We're starting to wrap things up in Kenton, Bellefontaine, Urbana. That will slide into Columbus as we get to about 10 o'clock, and then into our southeastern counties as we pass midnight. We should be moving the system out of our hair, and by that point only dealing with a little bit of flurry activity left here in Central Ohio. But there will be plenty of snow to clean up when this system's all said and done. This is the latest weather model for what is still to come. This does not include things that are already on the ground outside. So we've had at least one report from one of our TikTok followers there of about an inch in the Centerville area already. So add this on top of what you already have. We're going to see another 4 to 5 inches easily across most of central Ohio. A little bit lighter up in some of the northern counties, 3 to 4, a little bit heavier in some of the southern counties where we could get up to another 5, maybe even 6 inches of snow in some of those hardest hit spots. With the snowfall that's come down already and the snow that we're seeing still falling across central Ohio, we've bumped up the forecast just a little bit, 2 to 4, kind of that northern zone, what we're thinking, that southern zone, really the southern 2/3 of the 10 TV viewing area. We're thinking about that 4 to 7 inch total by the time this system's all said and done. And embedded in that, in those southern counties, there could even be some locally higher amounts. We could be looking at some places that get snowfall totals up to around 8 inches. Wouldn't be unheard of from this system. So we're going to be watching that pretty carefully as we head through this afternoon and we start to get snow reports. I wouldn't expect to see many of those snow reports coming in until we get say beyond the 5-6 o'clock hour, and we start to see some measurements really start to take shape out there from the system. The other thing we're watching pretty carefully out there, road temperatures, because that's going to determine how much of an impact we're having on traffic. Already we're seeing slowness across most of central Ohio, with visibility being one of the bigger problems out there. Visibility is low. We're seeing slow going across the entire north side there of 270. You're kind of wrapping around northern Franklin County, which kind of makes sense with that heavier band of snow that we have in Franklin County that kind of stretches up into Delaware County. A little bit faster as you get down to I-70. Road temperatures still above freezing, but be careful out there. You can't really see it right now behind that I-70 shield, but that is a 31.1 road temperature out towards Springfield. So we are seeing those road temperatures start to dip down near that freezing mark in a number of spots. Let's take a look at our ODOT cameras out there. This is 71 at 670, and for the moment what we see in the road temperatures is being reflected on the roadways themselves. You can see that little slushiness to the lane out there, but the roads aren't being covered at the moment with that surface temperature still remaining above the freezing mark. But look in the bottom corner of your screen, you can see our air temperature right now is down to 28 degrees. So the roads are only going to get colder from here, and as the snow continues to fall, it's only going to be so long before we start to see roads getting snow covered here in central Ohio. So again, make sure you keep an eye on road conditions as we head throughout the rest of this afternoon and evening, and make sure you are planning your travel accordingly, because you could very easily end up in some slick conditions across central Ohio. I'm going to take a quick look at some of our weather cameras here across the region. We'll start up in Reynoldsburg. This view here on Max 1 was what we had shown you guys in the last update around the 2 o'clock hour, and you're seeing much less green now on this view here as snow continues to stick across the region. We'll switch over to Galleon. Same picture here. You could see more of the parking lot just a half hour ago, but look at the visibility out there. You can really not even see that far tree line very well as snow continues to fall. And keep in mind, cameras even have a tendency to see a little bit better in the snow than we can. So if we're having trouble seeing that far tree line on this view, it's likely even worse for people on the ground there. This is over at the Columbus Zoo, looking in the safari area. Pretty snowed over right now. All of the grassy areas definitely picking up snow at this time. We'll go over to Utica. You can see that snow also coming down at a good rate. We'll do one more. We'll flip over to Newark. Again, snow sticking in those parking lot areas. Road surfaces are starting to get colder out there as well. So we will have to keep a close eye on that. And then we'll wrap things up here with a view of the 10 TV tower camera and the temperature outside. It is 29 right now. You can see behind that number there that you can't really see much of downtown on this view as that snow continues to fall. Traffic there at the bottom is flowing for now, but we'll likely see more impacts as we head through the next several hours. So we're going to be here, 10 TV, all afternoon long, keeping you up to date on the latest with this snowfall. We're expecting it to be a continuous event between now and, again, at least 10 o'clock, but I think we'll even see it progress beyond that. Those heavy bands of snow moving through the region right now. We'll be watching it. You can watch it too. This stream will continue with weather information all afternoon long, all evening long, and we'll have those various cut-ins throughout the day, including live weather and traffic conditions. Make sure you stay with us here on 10 TV Plus throughout this 10 Weather Impact Alert Day. For live updates, we'll be back here again in about 20 minutes at 3 o'clock.